Dragon Ball Super episode 96 was amazing. We got to see some God of Destructions fight each other in a sparring match, and we got introduced to all 80 fighters. Well, I should probably say 78 of the fighters because 2 were hidden from Universe 4. I'm going to get right into breaking down all of the fighters that were shown in the entire multiverse right after this message from our sponsor. This video is sponsored today by Mr. Mighty, who sells Dragon Ball novelty items on Amazon. I love these cups that you just fill up with hot water, like when you're drinking tea or coffee. They have great reviews on Amazon. The link is in the description. Go check them out. The World of the Void is completed and all of the participants are there at the World of the Void. The Tournament of Power is officially going to begin next episode. And I was just so stoked in this episode to see all of these new characters. I really can't wait to see how they fight, get some names, get some information on them. I'm sure most of these characters, we probably won't get too much information on them. They'll probably just be weaklings that'll get knocked off here and there. But on the other side, I bet a few of these guys are actually going to be super, super powerful, and we probably will get some story building for these characters, maybe some flashbacks, or they'll be talking about their life and things like that to whoever they're fighting in the Tournament of Power. I'm pretty sure that they're going to slow down the story a little bit so that they can build on these characters and give some character development for a lot of these new fighters, especially the strong ones from each universe. Universe 4 only has 8 fighters. Universe 6 does have 10 fighters, but 2 of them are silhouettes at this point. They almost look Namekian, which would actually be really cool. There's Saiyans on Universe 6, so why can't there be Namekians? And Namekians are a very powerful species, just in general. So that would actually be really cool. I guess we'll find out who these guys are very soon. Maybe they'll never be shown. Maybe they just get knocked off and, they don't even show that to us, but we'll see. Obviously, we have Universe 7, everybody there as we expected, now with Frieza, no explanation needed there. Then we have Universe 4, and honestly, they look pretty weak to me, just their character models and everything. The characters do not look strong at all, led by the spy for Universe 4. One thing to note here is that it looks like they only have 8 fighters, and that's what everybody thinks, but Tien says he feels a presence, so there probably is 2 tiny fighters. Maybe they're like microscopic or something. Then we have Universe 10, led by Murachim, and all these guys used to be wearing cloaks. Now we get to see what they actually look like. They're all like bodybuilders, and then they have a bird and a butterfly. I have a feeling that Universe 10 is going to be pretty weak as well. Finally, we have the Pride the Troopa from Universe 11. This is arguably the strongest universe, next to probably Universe 7, and led by Toppo and Jiren the Grey. This is going to be the most formidable universe that our Universe 7 is going to be going up against. Goku and company are going to have the most problems with these guys right here. We learned that you cannot fly in the World of the Void unless you have wings, unless it's a body part, then you can fly, but otherwise you're not allowed to use the flying technique. Whis says that this place is controlled, so you can't use skills like flight. Because the purpose of the tournament is to knock people off of the stage, that is why you're not allowed to fly. So it's only natural that you're not allowed to do that. But if the place is controlled so that it prevents skills from being used, what other skills could possibly be prevented from being used? We'll find that out. We also learned that for fairness, each warrior will feel the same gravity as their birth planet. And they're saying that right in Goku's face. So does that mean that Vegeta and Goku will have the gravity of planet Vegeta? So that may actually affect Vegeta and Goku, because the gravity on planet Vegeta was supposed to be at least 10 times that of Earth. That means that Goku and Vegeta may be actually doing this whole fight with 10 times gravity on them, but Goku and Vegeta have basically mastered gravity training, so that may not even phase them in the slightest. When Vegeta fought Poi Poi and Babidi basically put them on Poi Poi's home planet, which had a 10 times gravity of Earth, it didn't affect Vegeta at all. So I don't think that it's going to affect Goku and Vegeta too much here in this tournament, but it is kind of still a handicap. Goku gets introduced to Caulifla and Kale. He's surprised to meet some female Saiyans, but they're not really having it. Caulifla doesn't want a piece of it, and Kale is too shy to even respond. We finally see how Frieza and Frost are communicating, and basically they want to work together. But it's a very creepy kind of meeting between the two of them, and you can kind of just feel the double crossing coming from a mile away. Alright, now let's talk about the fun stuff, and that's Jiren. Goku goes to introduce himself and say hi to the Pride Troopers, and he notices Jiren. He's looking right at him, and then before he even realizes it, Jiren is right behind him, and you're just like, damn. So Goku didn't even notice Jiren's movements. That's how fast this guy is, taking even Goku by surprise. We also got a glimpse of Jiren's voice when he said "get lost," and thankfully he does sound like he has a deep tone of voice. He does sound cool. A lot of us were really worried that he was going to sound like Yajirobe or something. We also get Jiren dodge these blocks that the Goddess of Destruction are using to rebuild the stage after their little sparring match. And even Goku dodges these, but Jiren doesn't even dodge them. He just stands there like a total badass, and they fly right past him. So far, so good for Jiren the Gray. They're really adding to the hype of this character, which they have been doing for the last few months now. We finally get to meet him. We finally get his voice. We finally get a glimpse of his power, and he seems to be well represented as this ultimate fighter that we've been led to believe he is. So there you have it, guys. Every single fighter in the Tournament of Power except for 2 silhouettes from Universe 6. So it's a total of 78 fighters in this tournament. Next week, we're going to get into the tournament actually beginning with all of these new characters. We're going to see tons of abilities and strategy and all sorts of really fun stuff going on. I'm super, super excited. Thanks for stopping by Mastar Media today to check out my review. Have a good one, guys, and I'll see you later today for the episode 87 preview.